When I was in high school and most of my younger life, I think I've made it clear I grew up fairly poor and finally got a job in high school. So the idea like buying my own clothes like came to mind because for years I just got hand-me-downs and whatever my parents got me and leftover clothing from my older brother or whatever, and that's all I got. So once I got the job, it was like, oh man, clothes, clothes, clothes. Like you want to talk about 15, 20 pairs of shoes. You want to talk about the new trendy stuff, trying to match all the time. And at the time I was like, I just want to look good. I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for anybody else. That's at least what I told myself. And then I kept doing that for years, got out of high school, got to college. And actually, it was a good experience for me because I started noticing some people were showing up in pajamas to class for the 8 a.m., 10 a.m. classes. I'm like, whoa, like pajamas to class? I was like, that's okay. Maybe they had a long night. I don't know. Maybe they woke up late or something. Then I started noticing it was happening more often. Like, understand, I'm over here dressing up, trying to look good every day, taking my time getting ready. And they were just coming in pajamas and stuff. And then one day it finally hit me like, they really don't care what other people think about how they dress or how they look. They just show up and go to class. And then it just magically just like, bam, hit me. That must be a lot easier to not care what other people think about you. And then it hit like, I care what people think about me. Deep down, I dress up because I'm worried about how others perceive me or what others think about me. So I try to dress and look good to have other people, oh man, Mario looking good, or yeah, Mario's got this going on, or oh, that guy's got money. It took me years to like fully get the grasp of it, that what I was really going for was I grew up poor. And by dressing nice, that was me giving the illusion that I had money. And it took me years to figure that out. I was overly obsessed with what other people thought about me for years. Till finally, like I overcame that. And now I realize, like, you know what? I want to make the best of every single moment I got. And I don't have time to worry about what other people think about me. I'm going to go 100% day in, day out. As long as I'm good with God, I really don't care what anybody thinks about me. Or at least 99% of people. There might be that 1% that mean a lot to me that I care about. I care for them, they care for me. And when they tell me something, I listen. But if you're not part of that 1%, I'm not worried about you. The fact is, 99% of people, they're not going to be in your lives 10 years from now. So while you're over here worrying about how they perceive and think about you, they're not going to exist 10 years from now. They're going to be in another part of life, non-existent to you. So why worry? Saw a survey on, I think it was Time, and 33% of Americans are happy. 33%, 1 in 3, which means 2 out of 3 people are not happy. 67% are sad. And the one other thing that I noticed when they were doing the research was 77% of Americans are worried about their finances. Have a theory, not necessarily true, but might it be because they bought that really fancy car that they wanted to get so people could think they're really successful and balling and living the good life? Could it be because they went on that vacation? Not necessarily for the vacation, but so they could post it on social media and let everybody be like, ooh, man, look at them. They went here, they did that. Or could it be that they bought jewelry or the fancy clothing or all that stuff just to get other people impressed by all the things they have? Oh, and that's why they're financially in trouble. A lot of people are just, they want to give their persona that they have all this success and life is so great and everything's so amazing that they're financially broke. They got massive credit card debt and it's like they're trying to just buy their way into happiness or something. And it's never going to happen. It can't be done. And it just makes me sad that like so many people get caught up into the trap, man. Look, you got those 1% of people you care about, you listen to them, and they share things with you, and you make changes. The other people, man, don't worry about them. You do what's best for you. You take care of yourself. You do what you need to do. That's why nowadays I wear shorts and a t-shirt every day, and I really don't care what people think about how I dress. I had to go through the junk to realize it was junk. And it took me years to acknowledge that. And if part of this video irritated you a little bit, maybe part of it's true. I don't know. You be the judge of yourself. I'm just here to tell you like it is. I just want to help you get past this phase of worrying about what other people think about you. If you have any questions, man, just let me know. You can accomplish anything you want as long as you're willing to sacrifice and put in the work. Let's get to work.